FXBros.
So yeah, we'll talk about like I said, we got heavy news this week coming out. I gotta actually open that up. We didn't get NFP last week, so they're finally giving us that due to the government shutdown, the minor government shutdown that they had. So before we get started, we'll take a quick look at the dollar. Looking like it might be rejecting the structure. Right here around $98. Start to break lower. And that would mean our trades would start to work out in our favor. Get into some more sales on UJ. Then we go catch some sales here. We can get a retest in this range. Basically 57 flat, yeah. 157 flat. Let's put that on the 15 minute. We're gonna take sales on UJ right here. 157 up in this range. Fair value gap on the 1 hour. So pull back up into that. Hit that wick. And ride these continuous sales on UJ. Let's look at AU. We're still in buy. So AU is working out perfectly, bouncing off this old trend line from 2013, I believe. So AU is following the line. Okay. Before we get started, let me set my parameters for the week. I didn't do it the previous week. So let's do it this previous week. Set my weekly parameters. Make sure everything is as much as close as possible. Gonna get the fibs out here. Get that midpoint. Bam. Get these fibs off. And there we go. Look at the 4 hour. So we got a low. Previous weekly low would be that Thursday low. The market struck all this liquidity from the week of January 26th, and then last week's Monday's low. Um, we got a high up here, 70.7050. We're about 25 pips away from there. Um, yeah, we already broke through the range, so it could be a possibility. Maybe we might reject these highs, and we would look to see how deep we come into a pullback. We might settle right here on this green line, 50% range, and continue higher. Like I said, this is where people want to load up under the 50%. If you ain't buyers, you want to catch buyers underneath the 50% range. So any price will do. You know, the better it can, the lower it can go, the better your price that you'll get in. Obviously, but anything, because it's subjective that if we bullish, we'll be in here once the week ends, or possibly higher, creating a new weekly high. And you can look at the weekly and see that we still haven't printed a red week yet since we've been on this run, starting, I guess you could say late mid January. We've been on this bullish run, so if we do run bullish, I could easily say we'll break this weekly high and probably try to test this wick. We got 2 wicks up here. So I could easily see it doing that throughout the week. There might be some good take profits up here. Uh, Psychologically, it might go to 71 cents and then sell off, keeping that liquidity up there if there is some. So yeah, be mindful of that.
Yeah, this is look like it'll be some more continuation.
Yeah, we got a bullish engulfing
Yeah,
and all this other sales. We had a bearish engulfing from the high. So, and what you would think that's another reason why I think we're gonna continue bullish. Nonetheless, the dollar is falling, so that's even the biggest conviction. But when you have this bearish engulfing from this off this previous, well, I mean that wasn't the previous week high, but I know this was a turning point, and this is on a Friday, so the weekly close like this. So you expecting heavy sales? We did not get that. It broke lows on the body, but it didn't continue low. We actually created a bullish engulfing off of that after it broke this low, on this day. So yeah, we we good. We good. I'm expecting more bulls to come in, and like we got opportunity to create another one, even though that's at the highs. But yeah, the market's looking good. Creating bearish engulfings at the bottom. Definitely not working out. You know, and this bearish engulfing only worked out because of this candle. Same thing with any of these. We didn't really start making money to this drop, but that's where it started to turn right back around. So yeah, the bulls are back in action on AU, which is why I have this area for UJ. If you look at it on the hourly, you see this area I'm trying to get it to retrace to, which is also this like level of structure on the 15 minute. So I want to get up all in this. That's where we broke out from. Down. So we tested that same area consolidation, sell off. So 157, anything above there, I'm just going to take sales on UJ to follow the potential of what the dollar could do. Because the dollar already retraced. It hit the area. Could have actually came more, 97.7, but if it's ready to drop, it's ready to drop. We're here for it. But yeah, man. other situations in the market. Just taking a quick glance at the S&P. Didn't break it, but we definitely tapped into 7,000 and then sold off. A lot of bearish engulfings on the daily, but as you can see, we had previous ones and they're not holding weight. There are all these bearish engulfings and stop loss, stop loss, stop loss, stop loss was hit. So market is not dead. Tech might be getting their ass whooped right now, but the market is not dead. Last 100 giving us a bullish engulfing off these lows, off the support. So we might see more continuation for stocks, which we hope for because we are invested into them. Damn, VIX dropped 18%. That was a big drop off. See another reversal of that. I just came up high. This is the VIX when Trump talked about tariffs last year. So you can see what certain news events does to these markets, especially the S&P 500. That's what it's following. I forgot what this was. Something with this shot. Also with the yen, we want the yen to turn bullish. If the UJ is going to sell off, dollar is selling, yen should go higher. We do have a scenario where they did break out higher from these lows after sweeping this low. So hopefully with this gap we have here, we can fill it down. If it wants to go to 63, it could, but I would say 63.2. And then turn bullish, and then everything will work out for us in regard to the sale we got setting up potentially for UJ. Looking at gold. As you can see, gold just printed a bearish candle on the weekly. If you look at that wick, that kind of speaks volumes, even though it closed bearish. But that wick lets you know how strong the bulls were in this run.
Yeah, gold is running.
Yeah, it's definitely running. You know, that was a euphoric area where everybody like, oh, let's take profit. Like, we already just cracked $4,000 and consolidated. Well, I'm not gonna say damn near consolidated, but broke through it, retested it to the T, and got here, settled around 4,500, typical. The next level would be 5, but we reached 5 like we should, and stopped there. But all this was just like, okay, we're gonna go through 4 and just, we going to 6 right now? It's like, hold up. Of course, they had certain news events that would add to the reason why gold kind of sold out type shit. But overall, it's taking profit. It was overstimulated, and the market makers and all these different brokerage accounts and whatever had to make a call and be like, yeah, we gotta liquidate like this shit now. Nonetheless, I'm pretty sure they had their big meeting and it was like, yeah, we're about to sell. We don't want this just yet. We know where it's going, but it's a lot of, we can make a lot of money putting in sales right now. This bitch is so bullish. Like, we would be taking all these down retail money. What they call dumb money. But yeah, gold should be going to 61. Got the reasoning behind it. Did the calculations in April last year, so we've been had these prices up. It's nothing new. I don't know how much is mine right now. We can probably look at that because we didn't look at market cap in a long time. Pull that up a little bit. But yeah, that's that. Silver. Man, the silver have to beat the full. Yeah, silver hit 100. You know, that was a big deal. And it broke and sold and took all that shit back. So it dropped from 115 roughly in one day, wicked all the way down to $73. That's crazy. Looking at structure, I wouldn't be surprised if silver come all the way down to 55, maybe even 50.
Get back in it.
Yeah. So I put some money back in SLV and GLD. Hold on a second.
Mm-hmm.
Are you in any Forex trades, bro?
Forex, yes. AU buys.
You should be up heavy on that.
Yeah, actually got in on a tester just to start this week off. But I'm looking to, I guess you could say no, but no, I am in one. I'm looking to just ride this out.
Gotcha.
Keep adding to it, like ride this out the whole month.
Right. USD, USD, EJ, EJ, Bitcoin. That motherfucker just settled at that price. Call it that shit. All this damn range. I think people still think it can go lower though. I mean, but that is like the structure though. But I know it ain't just go like dink and just go straight. It's going to do some settling right
Yeah, I can definitely drop a little bit, break wick down through there or whatever.
here. Yeah. Because the other one did the same
Consolidate.
thing. Like it didn't
Hmm.
just touch that bitch to the T. It kind of traded below it a little bit, then shot up. It's crazy, dog. This is fucking 2023. I think it's at 18,000. And from that, let me see what the percentage drop. I know we looked at this before. I gotta see it again. From this high to that low, that was a 78% drop. Did we do that recently? No. 78% drop? Motherfucker. Could we get a $25,000 Bitcoin? That will fully clean up all this bullishness. They said Michael Saylor will either have to get bailed out or his just company will become insolvent if that happens.
And is he cool or not cool with Donald Trump?
I don't know, and I really, to tell you the truth, I really don't know. We have to ask AI. Let's see. Now we got a new Opus 4.6. Something new on Claude. New AI. Crazy.
Well, I think they do have some type of like relationship, so I guess he wouldn't want that to happen.
I just said X Claude.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, he cool with his son, Eric Trump. He be kicking it.
Yep.
Let's see, what's the lowest price? See what they say. Michael Saylor lowest Bitcoin purchase was at 11,000. Strategy then called MicroStrategy made this. Oh yeah, they changed it to Strategy. I forgot. Strategy then made his first Bitcoin purchase on August 11th, 2020, acquiring 21,000 at that average price. Uh, 45, so, oh, damn, that's it. 2.5. Overall, that's what he spent. So I guess he would still be up, especially if it's some sort of flash crash scenario and not like a settling at that price. Because I mean, if you look at it on some real nigga shit, this is a potential level down here for Bitcoin to try to maybe want to reach to. 30. That's crazy. That's the same value from these highs, 78%. Well, I'm gonna leave that up. We'll see how that plays out for Bitcoin. But that'll be crazy though. I ain't gonna lie. if I had the bread, I would probably cash out on one just to have one of them hoes. Yeah, we got XRP also selling off. It's quite possible if that's the case. I mean, I'm saying the way it dipped down like this, we probably could see an easy price under $80. I mean, under a dollar, so like an 80 cent, 80 to 60 cents potentially. See on XRP and load up. We're looking at the stocks, taking a quick shift. And before we look at the stocks, let's look at these. Look at the news right quick, so you can see what we got coming up. Tomorrow evening, look like at 5:30 and also at 6:30, we have AUD news. So let's see how that plays out for our positions. But we got Westpac consumer confidence change and the NAB business confidence for January. Tuesday, we have ADP employment change weekly. It's going to be a weekly news event. I don't know what day. They could easily just change this shit because it seems like that's what they own. But 7:30, we have retail sales coming out. And that ADP is coming out 17. So should see a lot of buying right around that time, 7:30, 7:15. Inflation rate is coming out for the Chinese yuan. That might be some good news just to see. 7:30. Wednesday, unemployment rate, NFP, both dropping at 7:30. Wednesday, February 11th. On a nigga head right quick, so we'll know what these numbers are looking like. Previously, we had 37K. The consensus is that we are up to 70. We'll see what that number will be. 7:30 in the morning on Wednesday. Thursday, February 12th, we have jobless claims like we normally do, and also existing home sales coming out from January at 9 o'clock in the morning on that Thursday, February 12th. Got some GDP news coming out early in the morning on GJ. Probably if you want to trade it or GU. Friday, February 13th, CPI and core inflation rate. So heavy news week all throughout the week. Yeah. Not sure how that's going to play out for the stocks as far as NFP. I never really looked into that because I don't even know. Did we get one last week? I mean, last month for well, I know we got one in January, but for December, because I know we had that government shutdown shit. I think January was the first one. But the current talk of the town in stocks is Walmart. And currently, we are all up pretty nice on these options on Walmart, amongst other things. Now I got investments in ET, energy transfer. But yeah, as far as the stock market goes, I mean, like I said, tech is just up and down right now. On Friday, they closed pretty well. A lot of them really feel like we got NVIDIA, 7%, AVGO, 7%. Microsoft finally got out the hole with a nice little 1.9. Tesla, 3.5. Lyft damn near got 4%. TSM got 5.5%. Like UCTT with a big 10. Nigga. Google was the only one that dropped. Amazon dropped. Uh, Big Bear got 15. Is that also? I guess that's including over the weekend too. If not, that's where they close at on Friday, which is ridiculous. But yeah, Dutch Bros 8.8 PL. All of gas, oil and gas is up. OIS is up, and I don't have the charts up.
I was just about to say that,
Yeah.
but my audio was tripping.
Oh man. But nonetheless, I didn't really have that. I was just looking at the watch list. But overall, what I was talking about was, yeah, we ain't good on Walmart. Bought in the low 20s, we up to 131. I think analysts calling 135, but based on these weekly candles, that we got this nice expansion. We might get another one, so I would say we would shit. I mean, 135 would be a nice little bullish weekly candle, but if it's anything like this one, you might be eyeing that 140. And I am here for it because if it comes sooner than my expiry, I am closing. I don't want no more. Like I do, but I don't. Not in this position.
Yeah.
Damn that. Give me. I don't know what y'all gonna do when that inflation rate CPI come out on Friday. And that news come out before the market open. Yeah, nigga, I want out.
Of Walmart.
Yeah, I think Walmart gonna be good off the NFP numbers because they cutting jobs and not hiring anyway, so they're not really worried about the job market. Shit, they are the job market. Niggas got like 2-3 million employees.
All right, so we should be looking to close Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah, I think Wednesday gonna be good. I think Friday is gonna be the determining factor for a lot of this bullishness. I think we might get some pullbacks from that.
Yeah.
And the inflation rate is looking like CPI, what numbers they put, they looking like uh, consumer price index. So we'll see where our spending is. Are we buying shit at these prices that they set? Um, but yeah, like I said, everything was bullish. I mean, I didn't look at the stocks, but we can go through Lyft. Um, Looking at the daily, this is daily closes, so see that bullish candle out there low, bullish and dolphin on the Tesla. Saw a nice little upside. Still got a lot more to make it a buy. Tesla got to get over 450 again. Microsoft saw a nice little push up. I think there was just overall a rejection, but Microsoft is getting murdered. If they keep dropping, it go down, it look like a damn Netflix. AVGO saw a nice little push from low, so I guess I don't like that area. We already wick from it. But like it came to do what it came to do, fill that gap. And AVGO might be on a run. Nvidia look like they not liking this support, so they bouncing off of it. They want to break it. And it looked like the Bulls came back with force, so let's see what the weekly look like on that one. Yeah. Bearish engulfing on the weekly, but a lot of rejection, so it's gonna fade all that shit, just like how this one did. You took sales from here, you got stopped out. And not only did you get stopped out, but it turned around this week and you was in dumbass profit. So that pissed everybody off. Probably got in these sales. Then you got stopped out again, so that pissed them off again. So yeah, video is fucking with them. They're getting all that money from them. TSM bullish engulfing on the top. don't know. TSM starting to look like gold. What's going on? It must be getting a lot
that is fire.
of profit. UCTT finally closed with all these wicks. I said, nah, I want that. So we might be eyeing 55 if we continue with this bullet, especially if we get a breakout above this high. It's like 48, 48.75, let's call it.
Yeah, that's I love that one.
Yeah, I just closed at 10%. Crazy, bro. Damn. Google just rejected the highs created. I don't know if that's all-time highs. Probably not. Yeah, probably not. But yeah, Google is down on Friday, but I mean, I see why. It's parabolic right now. Starting from March 2025. That shit didn't do nothing. That tariff shit. I mean, they ate that. Well, nah, they did do something. No, yeah, they ate that shit. Oracle. Go back to the daily.
Oh my gosh, that bitch melting.
Yeah, Melton. It's not a buy. It's definitely not a buy. If anything, that's a sell. I forgot what they call this shit. But actually, I think it's more when it's bullish that this is a buy. Right now, this still might be dropping to 120. We got some structure right there. So yeah, I think 120. Oracle still may have some room to go. So selling Cisco with the continuation breakout up there at 84, closing at 3%. Cisco is good. Definitely needed. They just like, I think Cisco is just sitting on the sideline. Like, it's like you know, it's like whenever y'all need. Cisco is like a kicker. Like, I'm on the team. I'm good. I'm getting paid regardless. Just whenever y'all need me, just holler. I got y'all. Like, but they definitely need it in this AI build. Like, it may not be Nvidia and Microsoft, but can't. You need them to talk to the computers. Computers got to talk to each other. Networking. Netflix got their little 1%, but it wasn't nothing. Netflix is not even going to be talked about as far as bullish. I would say until we start to break past on the daily above 88, closing in this gap, and still with strong bullish continuation. Then once we pass 95, it'll be more talk of the town because then we might be going somewhere with it. But yeah, Netflix probably will be a buy with strong bullish continuation above 88 for sure. If you catch it lower, good. You got some good buys, but it's worth it to be patient on that. But I know next Netflix is a mover, so we're gonna be making some good money in this shit. But stock market is definitely about to pay us. Real talk. Amazon with the bullish gap down. I don't even know what that means. That's like just weird. Yeah, they dropped a shitload. That just gapping, boy. But still could drop more if it wants to. Not gonna lie. I mean, it didn't fill this gap. So I'm gonna say for sure 190. Just because of this area over here. I'm gonna say for sure 190 for Amazon. I would go heavy on that bitch. And I hope probably gonna run too. It's the daily, and it's not the weekly. It's like, yeah, I heard that bitch for like 3, 4 weeks. Palantir closed 4.5. Nothing really. They're still in heavy sales, breaking structure. So yeah, Palantir got to show these same size candles but in bullish form. And just like the other stocks, I think Palantir probably could drop down to 120 also, just like Amazon. Amazon was 122. Big Bear shocked everybody with the 15% gain, making 64 cents of profit. Nigga. Oh, yeah. Structure wise, and I would say it's a great buy right now. Like all systems go. Bullish engulfing. I don't know what the weekly look like. Let's see. Weekly rejections off this little range right here. I like that. If it dips down, anything under 450 is definitely buy. But yeah, I like Big Bear. I have to put some plays in before that bitch open. Let's see. I'll look at that. So let's continue. Look at the rest of them. Dutch Bros might have something with Dutch Bros. I mean, we got structure that's been holding at 48, and we've been building, like that kind of like that lower, a higher low, higher high scenario. We get a nice run.
Back in Dutch Bros too.
Yeah, we get a nice run above 66 from this low, then yeah, that's gonna be like a good one. Dutch Bros might be good. So Dutch Bros rewards drive transactions. So that's a good thing. And hopefully they have a great summer with all their little juices and drinks and shit. I know a lot of the younger crowd, they be going there more so than Starbucks. PL might be a good situation for buys. Maybe PL just sold out because everything else sold out. But with this bullish engulfing and popping right at structure, consolidation and support now, PL might be a nice good buy too. It's all our structure. Baker Hughes, it's all oil and gas. Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with investing into these. I think oil and gas gonna do this good shit this year. All this is just buy, just like we're not done. Damn, boy, yeah, fucking up. That bitch so expensive though. I wanted that hoe. I want that bitch bad.
Shit, I'm looking at Dutch Bros. That shit is expensive.
Yeah, because they know that bitch about to run.
Damn.
Like even some far out shit.
Yeah, bro.
So I want this Super Bowl champs. Shout out to Seattle. But yeah, Schlumberger doing, but breaking out probably this week. VLO just murdering. Halliburton, the same thing. SLB and Baker Hughes. And Schlumberger. Baker Hughes, Schlumberger, Halliburton. OIS, same thing. Bullish engulfing at the high, breaking out. ET had a down one, broke to the downside, but I see why. It was a need to sweep liquidity and also grab that gap. So hopefully we might see more continue. I'm holding ET for a year anyway, so we'll see. It's a little cheaper. Chevron busting out the frame. Only was up 1%. Dollar General potentially could be breaking out on 150. We get more bullishness, but they was undecided pretty much on Friday, so gotta wait and see what they looking like. Maybe got waiting on earnings in March. So Bryant retires, Roland named chairman. Dollar Tree will be on a nice run. I like that breakout higher. Dollar Tree could be on a nice run. Rare Earth up 6%. But as far as the charts, it's not really looking like nothing. We need to break out above 26, and maybe that could be back in play. Kinross Gold, similar scenario. We break out above 34. IM Gold, like they might be getting some play. Get a breakout above 20, that might be a good one. That one might be getting its just due. Matson. AMC. This is what's gonna buy me the Lamborghini. Now I'm just playing. I'm going all in on AMC. Nah, AMC closed 5% with 8 cents. That was 5%. 8 pennies on the stock. NVO. This is all medical, I believe. Oh yeah, pharmaceutical. Up 9% on the Friday close with a bullish engulfing off the lows.
That was the ETF.
That is not an ETF, it's an individual.
Okay.
Class B stock. Amgen. Parabolic. 4% gain, $16. $384 stock. Just running. I think it's like Walmart. If you don't believe me, even though Walmart had a couple of down days, but yeah. Amgen, OZEM is the ETF. And we're seeing a bullish continuation after these sales. You know, pharmaceuticals was down, the whole market was down. So we see big breakouts. You know, the market closed down here on a Thursday, and we popped up above the open and the high, went down to the old high and closed bullish. So yeah, might see some real good movements out of pharmaceuticals, oil and gas. I know we're not following all the metals, but we'll have to see how hard gold and silver want to fight on this bullish move, because these sales is heavy. Yeah, man. I think we good. I'm gonna take a look at Big Bear AI options right quick. You said what your colors was expensive, huh?
Yeah.
What was that? What was we looking at? Dutch Bros.
Okay. Dutch Bros.
Yeah. Let's see. talking about trade options, long call. Yeah, they got some quick little Usky now type plays for the low. $15, $40. You get them $40 under the money, like for sure in the money. So shit. I never bought one of them before. $6. Oh no, that's $5.50. Man, that just go run up at least to 550. I might do that one. Let me see what OIS talking about. But I might do some of that big bear AI right now. Just get it in on the open. But I want to get some gas exposure. Some oil and gas, man. $75 for the quick. Oh, they got February 20th. That's the closest one you get. $10 call. Can't get nothing closer than that. And the OIS, what that look like on a daily. Oh, that bitch all the way up.
Yeah, my next play will probably be Ozim.
Just buy and hold, not an option.
No, I'll do a leap option.
You'll do a leap option on an ETF.
Yeah, the furthest I could go out is 6 months, so it'll go until September.
I mean, yeah, try it out and see. Try it out and see. I know the one I did didn't work out. That's the reason I say that. And I did it on growth stocks. I think I did shit.
How long though? I mean, obviously it wasn't that long.
Oh yeah, it was like we was doing all that. That's when I was spreading out all the Walmart profits. So it had to been like maybe max a month, but nothing longer than that. So it was a show.
Yeah,
I just didn't see the volatility because to me it felt like it was better to just do the long call on the stock. Like the ETF is something you want to just like retirement or some shit. Like put your profits and let it sit and let everything grow for you off the ETF.
yeah, that's true.
You know, and you get maybe dividends from it because you ain't gonna get no dividends from options, no matter
Facts.
how many of these bitches you hold. So at least you'll get some dividends with ETF. That's what I would do. But yeah, try it out and see. I want to see what that bitch pay out because I think pharmaceuticals going to do good just like oil. But yeah, OIS. The farthest I probably could go out. It's like March 20th, but I only could get like one of them bitches. Or they know something about that. They only got two call options available for February 20th. A $10 and a $12.50 for OIS. They know that bitch about to break out.
Right.
They know that bitch about to break out. And you only could go out as far as December 18th this year. Like they don't even have a lot of options for this. no
Yep.
volume. I guess the volume ain't there yet. Yeah. So it's looking like I might hop back in Big Bear. See what else is the opportunity. I'm gonna lie. So that lift might be good too. I'm gonna see what it's doing on the open. Let's see what UCTT is, man. This nigga getting that bitch about to break out too. Let's see what UCTT said, I need me. Yeah, another one you only could do. You only could guard as far as September 18th. We only got 4 expiries available, and only 5 strike options available for long for UCTT.
Yeah, my UCTT expires in May. I mean, not May. June.
Yep, June 18th.
Yep.
Yep. And right now, for a $50 call option, they said if you slide me $860, I got you.
Dang.
Yeah, nigga. So just let me know how much you up. Nigga, sell me 50 of them shares, man. Let's go half on it.
No, you ain't lying. No, that sucker doing pretty good.
Yeah. So that's pretty much out the question. I'm gonna probably get that go to Walmart. I'll look into some of these other plays when I get out of that. Let's see. Was there anything else? You said Dutch Bros was asking for a lot. What was expensive? Like a couple of hundreds for like some February 20th type shit?
Yeah, like they want 400 for February 13th. February 20th, yeah, same thing, 440.
Damn, that's for now. I'm talking on 400.
Yep.
Oh, man. And you already in, though, huh?
No, I'm not in.
You got an order in, or you didn't do it?
Yeah, I didn't do anything.
Okay. Don't they have earnings on Tuesday?
No, I thought that was Lyft.
That's what we're talking about. I said you in already on Lyft, right?
Oh, yeah, my bad. Yeah, I am.
Yeah. Did you get executed, or you had an order over the weekend?
No, I got executed.
Okay. Let's see what PL talking about. Man, trade that bitch. What PL talking about right quick. Hey. Oh no, I'm tripping. Trying to fuck with a PL. Trying to fuck with a PL. I get a PL. What you call not sure on gold because I was looking at maybe a Kinross gold or IAG. I don't even want to look at the options because I'm not really that convicted on gold just yet. AMC. I could buy like 10 of them bitches. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's see what NVO doing. NVO. Okay. Not bad. Might could get an NVO too. Just to see what that pharmaceutical do. They're already bouncing off. Nice little structure, just had earnings. But they got a dividend, but we're not gonna pick that. What did they do? Global health including discovery development of pharmaceutical products. Operates to diabetes, obesity care, rare disease. Product GLP-1. Founded in 19 Denmark. Do a little. So I got NVO, AMC, PL, and Big Bear. And I'm going to do some research on NVO before I put a trigger. But the other three, I think I'm going to go take a look, test around. I got a little bit of change in my buying power. So let that get to work, see if it's going to work it. I ain't tripping if I lose it. Because Walmart is going to put me in the game. Definitely going to be patient with them profits. Even if Walmart dropped on Monday, I am pretty good on that position. But yeah, man, I think we're good. Starting to go into the week, and yeah, looking forward to this Monday open, man. We'll keep in touch in the chat like we normally do, and yeah, bro. Walmart to 140.
Let's get it, bro. Real talk.
Yeah. But yeah, we gonna be out, man, and I'll chop it up with you later, bro.
For sure.
All right, man. Peace.
All right. Peace.